Adventist Disaster Relief Agency, ADRA. During this quinquennial term, 2015 to 2020 and to 2022, ADRA-SA focused on building internal and programmatic relevance and resilience. The previous term had focused on developing ADRA Lesotho and Namibia into sovereign country offices. ADRA-SA's focal areas for this term has been reduced from 5 to 4 portfolios through emerging economic development and food security into sustainable livelihood portfolio. It is through these portfolios through which change within community was affected or mediated. 1. Sustainable livelihood. 2. Health. 3. Education. And 4. National emergency management and intervention. Funding for ADRA-SA still remains elusive from the international funding market due to a number of exogenous variables such as the international perception of South African economy classification or rating and the pre-democratic colonial history, which influences the donor country's choice and preferences of countries they would wish to work with. Despite this constraint, we managed to mobilize programmatic resources from 5 diversified funding sources during this reporting period. As shown in the diagram, we have received donations from various organizations, which include Solidarity Fund with 13 million rand, the Government of South Africa 9.9 million rand, the private sector 1.2 million rand, ADRA International, Afro-SA 1.4 million rand, and around 500,000 rand from faith-based organizations amounting to 25.7 million rand. The number of households impacted by our programming was 37 and 48,000 households, or 185,240 individuals during the reporting time. For these, our purpose to serve humanity that all may live as God intended was realized.
Abaka-ADRA sibonga kakhulu ngosamba sisizile bakithi ngoba sesidlule ey'khukhuleni ey'nzima ngabe zadlula nami bakithi iy'khukhula zadlula nami kakhulu.
Nkosi thina singamuntu wethu ulambayo ngenxa yenu enkosi.
As we say, to be the gospel in the shoes, to be right there, to be the sermon. It's good to listen to sermons, but to be the sermon and more than anything represent Jesus Christ. Were he here, if Jesus Christ was here in Nelson Mandela, would have seen him in all his houses that are with people that are hungry, feeding the hungry, attending to the poor. And so we were his hands, collaborating, of course, with the government, making sure that we alleviate as much as we can. We know that we may not be able to reach everyone, but we have reached all those we could reach, and we pray and hope that whatever they've received will go a long way in making them also to be able to know that there's a God who cares.
During this reporting period, ADRA-SA received full credential license to operate and trade in the name of ADRA from ADRA International Licensing and Accreditation Committee.
I also want to thank our other stakeholders like the network or the ADRA network, global network, which has made this possible through its generous donations. The same also goes to the SID, which has also responded very generously. We also had the SAU, or the Southern Union Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, which has also partnered and supported this initiative and this response. But most importantly, we also had a lot of private donors, church members, who generously contributed and donated from their valuable resources to make this a possibility to reach out to so many people. The need is much more greater than what we are able to satisfy.
But we must commend ADRA that you also kept these vehicles in such a good condition. Yes. You treated them as if they were yours. And today we are here to say now, these assets are yours. Thank you so much to ADRA for being good stewards of government assets. Now they are fully donated to you. If you had taken bad care of them, you are going to be getting scraps. Luckily, you are getting nice, beautiful vehicles. Thank you so much.
And we are in one of the biggest warehouse, which is about 1,760 square meters. So we can handle any logistic requirement to provide assistance and support to the entire province in the Free State. So with these few words, we want to say thank you very much to the National DSD, we are now witnessing the dawn of a new day, and we hope and pray that this new day will never set again. Thank you.